Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to another Flora Adventures on a sit down vlog. Yes, I hope you guys are doing well and are happy. But yes, this is a continuation of my previous vlog, which is about the requirements on how to become a teacher here in Vietnam. I hope you guys have watched that, and that's the reason why you're here, because you finally decided to try out and become a teacher here in Vietnam. And so on this vlog on this vlog, I am going to share with you the steps, the 5 easy steps on how you can finally start your legal process and come here in Vietnam. We're gonna do away with the illegal processes, guys. I know I have been through that as well. I have been a tourist before when I worked in Thailand, but there are risks na kasama ng pagiging tourist. Well, of course, it's very fast and you don't have to wait to achieve your dreams of working in a different country, but being on the legal side of things will actually be more convenient to you and beneficial to you in the long run. So yeah, I will be sharing with you the 5 steps and how you can start your process and come here in Vietnam. So if you have watched my videos and you have met all the requirements, all the qualifications that they need here for you to become a teacher, then you're going to be good to go. And the first step is you have to make sure and do a background check for your school or yung school na nag-hire sa inyo. Well, di ba, magpasa kayo ng mga requirements ninyo and they said that they're gonna hire you. They've sent you the contract and all that. Make sure to review the contract. Make sure as well to look into your school. Pwede nyong hanapin yung school nila sa Facebook, because usually and most of the time they have Facebook pages and that's how they advertise their school. So make sure to do background checks. And another thing that you can do is to actually try and ask questions sa mga sites, sa mga Facebook group for teachers here in Vietnam. That's very interactive para sa ating mga Filipinos who want to work here. You can post questions there. You can even post the offer that they have given you, and you're just gonna be surprised na madaming Filipinos ang actually concerned din sa mga kapwa nila Filipino. They can ask them, is this school legit, or anyone who has been hired in this school, ang dami. So you can do background checks to that. And second is to, asa na yung aking kodigo? So if you are sure that your school is good enough for you, you accepted the rate that they have offered you, you think it's reasonable enough, you have read also kung ano yung mga holidays na ino-offer nila. Ang dami kasing scam, guys, and that's one thing that we have to avoid. There are really Filipinos who are underpaid, do not have the same benefits just like what other Filipinos have, so we have to avoid that, and to make sure then na yung safety natin pagdating natin dito is their top priority as well. So once you have done the background check, that's gonna be good to go. And the next thing that you're gonna have to do, the second one, is to send them your passport, your TOR, and your diploma. You're going to send that to them because they are going to process your entry permit. Yes, your employer, your company will process the entry permit for you. Now, what are you going to do? Ang gagawin mo lang ay maghintay. Yes, you're going to wait, and it would take some time, a week, sometimes a week, or sometimes 2 weeks. It would depend. On my case, I waited for like 2 weeks ata, or more than that, because there have been some problems in the Vietnamese immigration here in Vietnam. I had to wait for longer than a month, I think. Yeah, but in some cases, according to our liaison officer, it would just be a week or 2 before they can provide you your entry permit. What's written on the entry permit is your name, and I will try to post what does the entry permit look like, and your name will be shown there, as well as the company and the kind of entry permit that they have processed for you. Yeah, that would be the next step, which is for you to go to the Vietnam embassy in Manila. What are you going to bring there? Basically, you're just gonna bring there your entry permit. Your entry permit, which is a scanned copy which was sent to you by your employer. You don't need to wait for your employer to send you the hard copy of your entry permit. They can just send it to you via Zalo, which is the official app used here in Vietnam, or they can send it to you via Messenger or email. Once you receive it, just print it out. That's your scanned copy. That's what you're going to bring to the Vietnam Embassy in Manila. I'm also going to put the address. I feel like I'm speaking too fast, but yeah, I'm going to put the address of the Vietnam Embassy here, and you're going to go there with your scanned copy. Also, do not forget to bring your apostille TOR, CAV, and TESOL, because you're going to have that authenticated. It's a separate thing from your entry permit, but you have to bring that for it to be authenticated as well, because that will be needed when you come here in Vietnam. And yes, for the fourth step, you have to process your visa, your DN1 visa. Well, that's gonna be still on the Vietnam Embassy. All these guys you can actually process for a day, but make sure that when you go to Manila, you're gonna have some spare time, because sometimes the line, the queue is very long. Even if we went to the Vietnam Embassy at around 8 in the morning, I think, or earlier, the sad thing is that we went there during the day na hindi sila open. So we were kind of surprised dahil galing pa kami Iloilo, and we have our flight back to Iloilo, and what we did was we spent the night there and made sure that we come back the next day para kami yung una sa pila, which was actually great because ikalawa kami sa pila. So we didn't wait that long. We were able to process everything for one whole day, but we had to catch our flight back to Iloilo. Good thing we were able to finish it. And yeah, when you process your DN1 visa, as what I have mentioned, you're just gonna need your entry permit and your apostille documents. Your entry permit, as what I have mentioned, it could be single or multiple. The difference is that if it's single entry, you will have to pay lesser compared to your multiple entry. I think I have spent 12,000 pesos for the DN1 visa, which was multiple entry on my entry permit. After waiting and waiting and waiting, you can have your visa after one whole day. And yes, the last step is going to be to start processing your POEA online registration. Dito na papasok yung POEA, and this is where this is the process na kukuha ka na ng OEC nyo. Well, that's gonna be a lengthy discussion about sa POEA online registration. I'm gonna have a separate vlog for that one, but you can just start by registering to your POEA account. I also put the link of the website there. But the problem is that madaming requirements sa POEA. Marami. And you have to comply to all of those requirements before you can finally get your OEC. That's one thing about getting everything legally done. It's because you have to wait longer. Maraming processes na kailangan mo sundin. And but in the end, in the long run, it's still gonna be beneficial for you. It's still all gonna be for you. So yeah, just do it. And a month is just a month. Time passes by so quickly these days. And once na nakuha mo na yung OEC mo, your employer can book a ticket for you, and then you're good to go and see you Vietnam. But yeah, those are just the 5 easy steps that you can start doing. If you have finished all those 5 steps, start registering to POEA and then watch my next vlog. I'm also going to discuss the POEA steps. Level 1, I think, forgot the exact term, level 1 or phase 1, yeah. Phase 1, phase 2, and although it's a bit lengthy, it's all gonna be worth it. And what else? What else did I miss? Yeah, that's all for the easy steps that you can do for you to be able to start your processes and come here finally in Vietnam. And if you guys have more questions about things, how things are done here in Vietnam, I am more than willing to answer your questions on the comment section below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you watch my next videos and previous ones also. Thank you so much, and xin chào.